Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again with another reaction for you guys. Today, guys, of course, we are continuing the Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes. This is Season 2, Episode 23, New Avengers. Now, when I read that title, New Avengers, I'm thinking, are we getting some new recruits? I mean, the show's about to wrap up, unfortunately. I'm not really sure, but okay, New Avengers. So, like I said, we are on the last bit of episodes, and this freaking sucks. We're coming to an end of another show that has really taken me on a journey. I remember when I started Avatar: The Last Airbender, and I jumped on to Patreon when I started book 2 of that, and then jumped to Legend of Korra after that show ended. And now we're on to Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes. Now, the third show that I wrap up, essentially getting really close now, through Patreon and everything, and kind of going on this journey. I've loved this show so much, and I can't believe we're on the last few episodes, and then the show's over. No Season 3. Why did they cancel this? Oh my gosh. The last episode, I think, was really, really good. We finally got to Bruce Banner, figuring out what's going on with that, and saving him, essentially. And then, even though in the comics Red Hulk is General Thunderbolt Ross, I thought it was a twist, because the way they were hiding it, I'm like, it's somebody else. It's going to be a twist. And it wasn't. But still a good reveal, being like, okay, I was thinking it wasn't him because it's going to be a twist, and no, it was him the whole time. Him leaving, though, Bruce at the end saying, well, I need to go for a while, but if you need me, you know where to find me, you know to call me. So that'll be good, because, I mean, I hope he's not gone for the rest of the show, because we just got him back, and then he's gone again. I'm not ready to say goodbye to this show. Thankfully, we still have a couple more episodes to go. Thankfully, this is not the last episode, but trust me, the last episode is going to be bittersweet. It's like, I can't wait to see what this episode does, but it's also the fact that it's the last one. So, thankfully, we're not there quite yet. So, anyways, guys, let's get into it now. Check out this newest episode. Episode to me. Season 2, Episode 23, New Avengers. Let's go. Wait, this is new. Yeah. I'm so confused. Okay. Wait, did I miss something? Wait, did I just miss something there? Wait a minute. Hold on. I don't normally do this. Did I just miss something? I normally never go back. Oh! Okay. I fucking missed that. So this is showing
I don't get it. Without his armor,
how he escapes?
King shouldn't be able to do any kind of time travel shenanigans, right?
Let us. Hello, Kang. The Council of Kangs. Have you come to gloat?
Council of Kangs.
To mock my imprisonment. These Avengers. We have seen them appear in various timelines, only to be eliminated. You appear to have things well in hand. The world has no need of these heroes.
Interesting. Okay, so the Council of Kangs is how he's able to get free. Okay, so now we're seeing, okay, because I was wondering, like, why all of a sudden we're seeing this all happening in the beginning before the credits. I'm like, wait a minute, how did he get out?
Jarvis, initiate the new Avengers protocols now.
Well, that's new. New Avengers Protocol. Yeah. Oh. Stuff's being brought in. Oh, boy. Okay. Okay. Oh. Is that? Yep. Okay.
Where are the Avengers anyway?
Somewhere in time. Finally. War Machine. There you go. Yes. Dang.
I work with Tony. Well, where the heck is he? Where are the Avengers?
Something's going on.
Any way you can find out the score with that suit of yours?
Okay. A dinosaur. T-Rex. Alright. Oh, there's more. Oh shit! Here we go.
Fight out of someone. Try me.
Oh, that was the way they showed some brutal shit. The shadows.
Each of you has proven yourself as a hero, as someone who has what it takes to be an Avenger.
Is this for real? Iron Man is asking us to be...
Be sure he was talking to you, bub.
Well, what am I supposed
It
to do?
was. It wouldn't. You were just there.
And Kang the Conqueror is pulling a citadel here from the 40th century, and it's breaking time.
Yeah.
That we should stop it. Does that make any sense to anyone?
No. But if Stark is counting on the six of us to save the world, then we're all in some serious trouble. You think yourselves the new Avengers? Let me
Basically.
reveal to you what history tells of your little team here.
Sorry, Kang.
I just saw that coming.
Where is he?
I saw that coming. He's not just like, because as Luke Cage said, he's just one guy. What can he do? He can do all this. My God. One by one.
Maybe it's some weird mutant thing, but taking a laser to
Mutants.
space is a new way to win a fight.
Mutant.
Guys, Kang is bringing his future here.
Oh.
He's got weapons, robots, ships. He's bringing it all here.
Well, if you don't stop him now.
He's gonna take over the world.
Oh, shit.
They did it as a team.
Yep.
They didn't trip all over each other. They worked together and they took him down. And that's what we're gonna do.
Well, that's a way to get him out. I have to say, he's gonna stab him? No. Still, it's Clover time. Yeah, here we go. Working together. Oh, yeah, that's a thing, yeah. Just pull things out of portals.
Warning, power down initiated.
So it was that easy? I guess.
Future ends here.
No, it doesn't. Yep, exactly, they're back. Okay, awesome.
You guys are all alive. We pretty much saved the world. Although I think Luke Cage is sending you a bill.
Yeah, I already got it.
So,
Everyone agreed. Even if it's only as a reserve member, we want you as an Avenger.
Nice,
wow.
nice. Oh yeah, this is good. The new I love the new Avengers. I love it. It's so cool. It's an interesting concept because they were all vastly different characters who had to come together because the Avengers essentially were dead, missing in action, whatever the case may be. Wolverine! Wolverine! Yes. We saw pictures of some of the other X-Men and stuff, and of course Wolverine and other characters, when Nick Fury had like the board of potential people who are Skrulls or whatever. So we got a little tease there. We actually see him. So of course Steve Bloom voicing the character. It was really cool to see all these different characters coming together to be the new Avengers. You know, Spider-Man, Wolverine, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, The Thing, and War Machine. It was just really cool to see because they were vastly different in terms of being a team and their powers and abilities, personalities, than the actual Avengers themselves. It was really cool. What I think is really interesting in terms of the storytelling is that they started off this episode in a very odd place at first. I'm like, Kang's out and there's some sort of time machine, and all of a sudden they're like, they disappear, and then it goes to credits. And so I'm sitting like, I have my eyes closed for some reason, singing the song, and I open my eyes, I see I see something. I'm like, what was that? what was that team shot? I went back and looked at it, which I'd never do, and it showed the new Avengers. That was really, really cool. I'm like, I can't believe I fucking missed that the first time. I'm an idiot. Don't close my eyes ever again. Stupid. Boop, boop, boop. So, the whole Kang thing, I like what they did with this in terms of what he was trying to do, because having the previously on Avengers and showing Kang, I'm like, okay, what's going on here? And then with it opening before, after that little bit of him sending the Avengers back through time or whatever, through a time machine, I'm like, okay, how do you get out? What's happening? Because this is not a flashback, clearly, because we have Miss Marvel, we have Yellow Jacket. This is not a flashback. And, of course, Vision, too, not a flashback. So then we see where he's still in his cell, and then the Council of Kangs, I think that's what they were called. Anyways, these other Kangs from the other universes or whatever show up, and they're like, well, throughout many timelines, you know, these Avengers are defeated, but actually within your timeline, Kang, they actually get stronger, and you know, that's not good. We never want to intervene with the timeline, but we'll make an exception here. So they got him out, froze everything in time around so that they weren't able to see this conversation. The Avengers, nobody heard this conversation except for us and Kang. And so then we quickly get to that opening of the episode. And then having Tony, and having that little extra bit there before Tony disappears, because they hold on Tony for a little bit longer, and then he disappears. It's because he sent Jarvis to send out the new Avengers protocol, or the initiative, or whatever, basically saying, hey, by the way, we're gone, we need you. And so that was cool that all happened. I like the hologram message they were all receiving. Now, what I liked as another level of the story is that Kang not only defeated the Avengers, essentially, by sending them through time and somewhere through a time, he's also bringing his time, his world, his timeline into now at that point. Plus, stuff was coming through the timeline and showing up in New York that should not be there, including like this alien three-legged thing. There was an old plane, like a gunner plane came through. They were talking about cavemen and stuff. There was ninjas, and then there was freaking dinosaurs. Okay. It was such a trippy thing happening there. And having these characters, the new Avengers, come together, I think was pretty smart, because they have no idea who Kang is. They don't know what's really going on. They're like so confused. And now they have to fight this essentially god, essentially, if you want to call him Kang a god. This person they've never experienced and never fought before, and they have to fight him. And they got their asses handed to him the first time, which I think was smart, because they're working together. Not really, but they have to work together because the Avengers are gone, and they don't know what they're up against, and they're used to fighting by themselves, except for, of course, Heroes for Hire. They're used to working together, but like, you know, Spider-Man's not used to working with Thing's not used to working with Wolverine. They had to learn to work together. They had to understand, we have to work as a team, because Kang is just going to beat our asses again. So we have to fight differently. And so having War Machine fly through and just pick him up and kick it, that was good. It's clobbering time. Love that. Love that shit. I was surprised, because when we see Wolverine, the claws come out, I'm like, okay, let's see what they do here. Because see, as he was about to start attacking those raptors, I'm like, is he gonna punch him? He's not gonna claw. No, they show Spider-Man, and on the shadow behind him on the wall, you see Wolverine cutting, and you hear the sound of him stabbing these raptors with his claws. You see it in the shadows. Wow. It's a kid's show, and even though they're not going to cut to Wolverine stabbing raptors and blood going out, because blood would have to go out with that kind of stabbing he was doing. I think you saw some effect of blood in the shadow, but anyways, surprised they went that far. But of course, when he goes after Kang, he just like tackles Kang. He's like, ah! And I like the fact that Thing threw him. We didn't see the throw, but we heard him ask him, hey, you know, how's your throwing arm? And then we see him flying up towards Kang. So it's like, that was a cool addition to have in there. It was kind of a little break for the Avengers to kind of, you know, not be the spotlight of the episode, and kind of highlighting some of these other characters. All besides Wolverine, we've seen before in terms of actually being introduced some sort of capacity within the story. It's interesting. It really is. And it's one of the last few episodes, and I'm really glad this is one of the last few episodes. It's a very interesting direction in terms of story, in terms of new Avengers, Kang, of course, involving a very big villain. And, of course, because when Kang showed up in Season 1, it changed a lot of things in terms of, like, the future, the Kree, the Skrulls, all that kind of stuff. He was hinting at that crap. Like, that changed a lot of things, because that's what we were heading towards. We were heading towards this big moment, and Kang was the start of it. So, having Kang involved in this story, having these characters, specifically Wolverine and, to me, Spider-Man, who I really love those characters. Like, out of all of them, I love them the most. But the fact that we got to see a highlight of these characters in the introduction of Wolverine, that is awesome. And Spider-Man saying mutants to Wolverine, that's cool. Saying, you know, it's always like a mutant thing. That was really cool to see, you know? It makes me more upset that this is like one of the last episodes, because we could have gotten more of this stuff. It's irritating, because I love this show. I really do. And this just goes to show yet again, this show just knows how to deliver great story, some great character moments, some great action, and things for these heroes to overcome. We're used to seeing, of course, the regular Avengers overcoming certain things and learning, but seeing this group of 6 who had to come together because of the Avengers gone, like, it was quite interesting. I want to see more of them, and I don't know if we'll see much more of them after this point. I doubt it. I don't know. But the fact is, we only have, I think, 3 episodes left after this. I think then that's it. And this freaking sucks. So what did you guys think of this episode of Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes? I'm curious to know your thoughts, guys, because for me, it kicked major ass. I love this show, and I'm glad that this was one of the episodes that they gave us. At least we got this, because this is really cool. We can go back and watch this episode again and go, my God. We had Spider-Man, Wolverine, War Machine, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, and the Thing together as the new Avengers, fighting Kang. That's insane. To me, that's insane, and it's awesome. So, whatever thoughts you have about this episode and overall the show in general, let me know in the comment section below, guys. Talk to you guys soon. Peace out.